another 20 minutes, right?
Maybe 40. You know, 60-minute plus game, your Enigma Galaxy, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lone druid that can get 12 items to your 6.
If there is one team that knows how to deal with lone druid, it should be Enigma.
It should be.
They have had or at least some of the greatest lone druid players of all time in that squad. AC next for Pure. Be a very nice power spike for him if he can get there.
Another smoke up. Enigma Galaxy, I'm surprised they're smoked where they are.
That's a long way to run.
Yeah, I mean, having that many heroes up to that side of the map, just all the way up there at the top, right? It's like,
it's also
if they don't find this bear, it's going to feel really bad. But Pure is getting greedy. He wants the tier 2.
You should find it here.
And he doesn't have the roar again.
Is a 5-man smoke worth a bear when he has a resummon?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you have to roar it. He can't afford this chase to go on too long. He still gets the...
I mean, you'll take it, but it's a little awkward timing-wise, right? If this was when the Roche was spawning, which it could, it absolutely could line up here. But if you delay that smoke 30 seconds or a minute, and you clear out the map, you can just go straight into Roche if BB Team continue to dodge you.
What is BB Team doing? What is going on here? They're going for... They're going to try and sneak away a Tormentor?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
That's a pretty cool play. I mean, that shows you what Tormentor is worth. If you're willing to invest that kind of time, that many heroes. Oh, no, Cataclysm! Save. He wasn't sure if that TP was going to get him out of there in time, but now he's just got to lead Enigma Galaxy. Ooh, that dead shot so close. He gets through the gate, and he might be okay to make it back home safely.
I mean, you could see BB Team's idea, though. Like, they take this Tormentor, GPK, he's TPing out of there before that thing's even dead.
Yes.
He's like, good luck, team. I've seen this one before. I'm not getting stuck in this corner for a second time. They're in dodge mode right now, but they are recovering this net worth gap.
Yeah, taking away that Tormentor. I mean, it's not just a shard in their pocket, the extra gold. It's denying it from Enigma Galaxy, who clearly, I mean, they have full control of the map. They could take it in as soon as it spawned. Nero sneaking by them again. Full spot by Omar, but not in time.
So damn close. They did get a second Boots of Travel up on that Invoker, though, so double Boots of Travel for Enigma Galaxy. In theory, this is what you need to keep the lanes and then look for those catch kills around the map. And of course, Roche is up, so...
Yeah, and that is not an objective that BB Team could just sneak away under Enigma Galaxy's nose. This one is certainly going to be Ghosts.
Very difficult to contest, too. You're unlikely to find GH at the start of the fight, and if you don't, he's just a monster around that pit. Especially without any BKBs on your heroes, right? You have a BKB list lineup. Very hard to man up in the Phoenix spells right now, and Enigma Galaxy know it.
Well, we're going to have one of the ultimate carries of Dota 2 with a Battle Fury BKB, MKB, SNY, Aegis at 33 minutes, soon to be Satanic. So he's got 2 lives and potentially 3 if he can finish up this Satanic quick enough. Do you get a little bit scared about what this lone druid's doing to you? Do you just say, okay, they're not willing to fight us, let's try this high ground. Let's see what happens.
The difficulty with the high ground is you are going to get ratted. And this is a very high damage rat. I don't think
you know Noob is willing to roar that bear to stop it. And they brought 5 heroes back to kill that bear.
I mean, you see the lines instantly drawn. Okay, get out on the map. Killing this bear does give you a window where if you can make a fast play and engage in a fight or find the bear again,
yes,
it's unlikely Pure will play as risky with it. Or if you force the high ground, then the lone druid buyback is irrelevant if he only has the 1 summon. It does create small windows during this Aegis period to try and get something out of it here.
Which means BB Team may feel like that they have to be even more aggressive when they're splitting. I can't believe this bear's just running through the middle of the map right now.
He's playing a little reckless with it. They also just got Ags on the Disruptor, and we saw a Refresher on the Shaker, so the AoE teamfight control from BB Team is online. You cannot clump into this lineup.
Miro stuck. He goes to the TV, butt spotted. Omar's just always there. This Huerta has worked out beautifully for Nick McGalaxy due to all the rat action that's been happening. Miro, again, just trying to create as much time as possible. His team immediately pushing out mid, pushing out top, but his life is forfeit.
Let's see what Nick will do with this. 60 seconds, no abat, no buyback available.
And Bear, another Bear, not up for another 50 seconds. So you don't have that backup still.
You can just go down mid here. Maybe send someone back to defend. Try and gauge where BB are sending the defensive resources versus the offensive ones. But this is a scary high ground into Refresher, Shaker, Ag, Static Storm. There's a shard on this Wind Ranger as well. Look for that Gale Force that can drag you in. You can get fissure blocked.
There's the echo. First one goes down. Trying to get a quick kill and refresh, and they take out the troll. That's the Aegis. A second life, and they do not go for the Static Storm play. I thought maybe that second life, Katal, they were trying to get there. They try to get a glimpse back, and they do manage to get the Static Storm on him. No BKB. Can they burst him down fast enough, though? Half HP, gets out of the Static Storm, and free to use the BKB. Not required, though. The damage simply isn't there for the BB team. In fact, the Bear is the one to die here as it's dead shot back into Ghost.
That Crimson Guard off new blocks so much of the Bear damage.
Shackle shot goes out. Oh, and the push in on Ghost. That's a dangerous position, but he got off the BKB, and he got off the ultimate. That second Bear is gone. He's going to be pulled into the base. Sane trying to be protected by the Infonic Shield, but he cannot get away. Miro, he'll take some of the damage for now. A quick buyback out for the Wind Ranger as they need every bit they can to deal with the carry of Ghost. But Ben Cataclysm comes in and wipes out Miro. Another man down. 4 left. Call it 3 with no Bear on the lone Druid. Nick McGalaxy have full control of this base for now.
How far will they push it? Satanic is flying in for Ghost right now. You get this on him, he heals up, put another alacrity. You keep going here.
Power shot after power shot. Ghost, heal out, heal it. Satanic pulls him back up the full. And now what do? No Echo Slam for 25. No Bear for 30.
Don't have the damage right now. Nick McGalaxy know it.
It's got to be a second lane of barracks. Seemingly nothing BB team can do to stop this.
You can block him off, you can pull him in, but you cannot bring this troll down right now. Not with the auras he has behind him. GBK just getting hounded by Forge Spirits. A clean 2 lanes for Nick McGalaxy with that Aegis. Exactly what they wanted in that period. And this is where I go back to the itemization on the Lone Druid. It feels like you need BKB to get in there and do anything.
Чуть
But you
покидати
need more
дасть, да?
damage as well. Now this Crimson Guard is a big problem for you.
Трошки вмчитися.
Not to mention the mid and bottom lanes pushing in. With your whole play for BB team has been doing this rat. Rat's going to be a whole lot less effective now. Octarine. Invoker, Samael is scaling up. He's level 20.
They still have so much in the tank. That's the scary part about this. You're going to need to land some big Static Storms or some massive Echo Slams. I mean, you can also argue that push kind of works because they have to commit so much to bring the troll down the first time.
Yeah.
And that was the entirety of GBK's kit.
In which case, Nick McGalaxy, they should probably just chill out until there's another Roshan available.
Yeah, you can all in the troll this game if it's just a straight up push and they have everything. But you're not going to do that without 2 lives
YouTube में
or
लाइक
some
बज
hard
रहा है
save.
कैंपिंग कर रहा है
Doesn't exist right now.
In 3 minutes time, it means BB team will be forced to contest, right? Like, it feels like they cannot afford to give up another Aegis.
That is a must contest for Roshan. You cannot give up the 3rd one this game. You just try and get as much on the Bear as you can. He does have MKB done. That helps a lot.
He does. Still no BKB, though, so he could still be locked down. Quick Savage Roar pushes Ghost away from his mark, but level 25 right around the corner for him.
You do have to be careful of a situation where they go in, start studying a target while the Bear is in range to go hit that target at the same time. Because this Bear will do a lot of burst damage.
Sure. I think that's why Nick McGalaxy have been so careful every single time they've brought multiple heroes when it comes to ganking that low Druid Bear. Because so much of BB team is off map, they're saying, you know, maybe they're behind the Bear. Maybe this is a play.
There will be saves that come into this game for Nick McGalaxy, though. That is something to think about, particularly in Ags on GH down the road. He went an early Aether Lens on this Phoenix, not an item you usually get. Sure. But it helps him with the cast range to put debuffs on the Bear, and if you eventually get to Ags, significant cast range on that save. You can pull people potentially out of Static Storm this game. There's still some really solid scaling mechanics for Enigma Galaxy here. And of course, everything rides on this next Roshan. You get next Rosh here, you can put 2 lives on your troll, you're threatening the Megas, you're threatening that final push in the game. This bear just farms so fast. I mean, can you imagine if Pure did not have as slow a start as he did in this game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's where credit is due to Omar and Noob, the fact that they won that laning phase so hard.
It's looking at Refresher.
I mean, is more bears better than one strong bear?
It is the age-old question. I mean, this is where you trust your instinct as a lone Druid player. Sumail gets caught.
And then comes Sumail. Sumail thought he was fishing for a bear kill. Instead, he is the fish. Victim of the bear and company.
That's a nice bait. I mean, that's like mentality, right? This bear has been hunted all game. If you're Enigma Galaxy, you're used to just being able to commit on it for free. There's no one around. Guess what? 4-man smoke going straight into you. Not a move Sumail was expecting. Lucky for Enigma Galaxy, this Rosh is not up yet. So you have a window to get this Invoker back on the battlefield before that objective's available.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
BB team find yet another push, looking for another pickoff. I mean, they get another one, then maybe they could actually get Roshan for themselves. It's going to be a medium respawn time.
Also keep in mind that Troll 25, available for Ghost, Battle Trance, Strong Dispel, super valuable in this game if you're trying to go in on him with stuns first.
Yes,
Not
because
going to help you in the Static Storm, but can help you in a stun situation around the pit.
right, which is where the Disruptor really needs Blink Dagger, because he can't just rely on the Earthshaker jumping in and chain stunning as he slowly walks in with his arcane boots to drop a static. He's got to be there instantly.
I mean, he's looking for it,
People,
but
and
Tataomi is
well
pivotal
there.
for BB's game plan. He needs to land a good Static Storm on one of these core targets between Lightfoot, the Invoker, or the Troll. The Troll, if you can grab him, because Ghost, he just bought out for Refresher. He is an absolute beast.
And he is kind of approaching peak.
Yeah, this is him. I mean, this is Cap, basically. You get buyback. He doesn't have buyback right now, but BB team don't necessarily know that.
Yeah.
And if he gets BKB off before Static Storm hits, he's guaranteed 2 of them. He's guaranteed 2 ults. He's guaranteed 2 Satanics.
Well,
Just an
is he guaranteed?
Well, yeah, he's a
he
little
doesn't
mana
have
off.
much mana to work with here.
Somebody
It's
will
pretty
load
much
us up.
all of his ult. If he battle trances, refreshes battle trances, that really doesn't leave him much for any axes.
He is not the smartest hero we've ever seen.
No.
He'll figure it out.
Grand total 52 intelligence, runs into Miro. GPK. Little Fisher goes out. And you know, Ghost he's got his finger just hovered on either the
Early
BKB
BKB.
button or that battle trance. The glimpse, it made him skittish. He thought he was being pulled back into a static storm.
You can't blame him for that. I mean, if the Static Storm gets dropped there and you don't BKB, it can be the team fight over.
Yeah, this is going to be a game and position that you want to exercise some restraint, some caution, some discipline. You can't really afford any risks if you're Ghost right now. And so it all comes down to this Rosh. And it's a position that Enigma Galaxy, they have the advantage. Cataclysm scouting things out. They have the advantage, right? They have the outpost advantage. They have the net worth advantage. So they can play off of buybacks. But Roshan will switch over in a minute's time. So the clock,
It's not favorable for them right now.
yeah, it's kind of against them.
And also, this bear is farming BKB. He's 1,000 away. Pure's going to buy out for it.
They give Refresher and BKB to Pure. That starts becoming a different ball game. The initiation coming up the side, though.
Oh, this is
Smoke.
such a bold move.
It doesn't break.
I mean, the thing is, there's A on this. At least one on this Phoenix. There's Troll with that hard dispel. You cannot jump the Shaker first. There's just no way it's going to work out for you.
So they back away.
Especially without the Disruptor play.
BB team, there's still this mid lane that's pushing in. Top is also pushing in because
Their
the
base
helm
is
of the
getting
Overlord.
hit a little bit.
Yeah. So they've got to start showing some pieces around the map.
But again, farm for the bear right now. Enigma Galaxy just in a standoff.
Yeah, they're going to set up for top Roshan. So they won't have the outpost to play with, but they will have first movers advantage. They can maybe get some early wards down. They'll clear out the area of any wards thanks to the gem on Omar.
They would love to kill this bear up here.
Well, high ground ward. Here comes the bear. Attempted kill. It's got the Outworld staff. Savage Roar, 3 seconds. And Ghost is keeping his distance here. He's going to make sure that Savage Roar does not stop him from claiming this pickup.
So there's the first resummon. Pure does buy out here. No reason to keep that buyback when you're playing with the main hero back. And that is BKB for the bear. This is the biggest power spike for him in this game. You run this thing and you BKB, it is going to do some serious damage.
I think BB team is happy with the way the standoff is going currently. Enigma Galaxy are the ones who do need to kind of force things.
Might not be too happy about this.
Roshan roars. The bear will TP in. And it'll start checking out the pit. Santa Claus goes out. Maybe he'll just jump in. All in after Ghost. The Cataclysms are coming in, but Ghost is already gone. A quick buyback going to be used. It maybe costs him a bear. Yep, there goes the bear. It's a dead shot. Through the bear, hits 2 heroes. Nice shot from Omar, but it doesn't undo the damage that was done. Ghost, he lost his buyback, and now he desperately needs that Aegis.
Enigma are all in on this Roshan. Concerning fight for GPK though. Again, this is not an easy fight for the Shaker going into the calling.
They can't do anything about it, right? He's got BKB, he's got Shrub Battle Trance. They jump over the Echo Slam. They force the BKB, and the Aegis will be dropped. Ghost picks it up immediately. BB team, no, they just cannot contest here. They can play for the high ground, but they say, Enigma Galaxy, they use that buyback on the Troll. It's not even guaranteed they're going to do anything with this Aegis in the first place.
Not confident to go without Static Storm here. That's the biggest factor. But that means you're going to have to take this troll down at least once without it. I mean, this is Enigma's best chance to force that last lane. Do you have the confidence to go in without the troll buyback?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Enigma Galaxy fans, I know they don't have the confidence in it. Little Outworld staff got out the BKB. He really wants to try and hold that refresher still. Oh, he actually already used the refresher. Just noticed that. So
that was his last bear for 40.
Yeah.
He uses it there. KB forced. There's the Ags for the Phoenix.
Big pickup.
That's a big one here, especially when you have that Aether Lens.
I mean, with level 20, or I guess level 3 ultimate, 10 hits. What are the chances that BB team can deal with the egg?
0.
0?
There is almost no world in which this egg goes down in the middle of the fight. Just don't have the heroes to BKB and hit it through a lot of the disable.
Yeah.
He's also got Refresher Shard, so he's got 2 of those eggs that can come in and save. And he's got Aeon Disc on that Phoenix, so it's really difficult to jump GH first.
Sure.
This could be a incredibly pivotal item purchase. If you could bail the troll out.
Clearing through the trees, noob. Doesn't have a stun for it. The Hawk not acting fast enough.
I mean, I'm sure this is a phrase that a lot of Enigma Galaxy fans hate to hear, but I think you're supposed to go high ground here.
Just that phrase puts a little sickening feeling in my gut, Avery. Because a 3,000 net worth lead is all they are left with right now, and another pickoff has completely killed their net worth lead. Force that back up to the high ground, and this is now approaching an even ball game.
Can't give up freebies like that. And you're right, the gold swing in the last 5 or so minutes here has been drastic. Not only that, but the buybacks available for BB team. You basically have them all. You go in a high ground situation, you're going against 10 lives, not 5. Potentially less because the bear has its own buyback situation, but...
And now, if you're Noob's Beastmaster, you start feeling really bad. I mean, your build was correct. You've got this wonderful pipe that give you so much of the early team fight, but if this game starts going another 10, 20 minutes, this Abaddon may actually start doing more than you in fights.
This is not the hard scaling Beastmaster build. You don't have the refresher right now.
Yeah.
Don't have that axe. Can still absolutely find his mark, but you are just looking at this bare vacuum of the map. The net worth Pure is soaking in right now is insane. This is where I go back to that Invoker versus the Lone Druid in the last picks in those drafts. 2 players on some ultimate late game heroes that they are specialists on. You have to be able to match it here.
Samael trying to stop this bear where it can. Pure almost has enough for Swift Blink for the bear, but the Enigma Galaxy, they're going to go sneak a little high ground push here with a banner, and a minute and a half left on this Aegis. Now's the time. He said,
do or die.
Now's the time to go for that high ground. Enigma Galaxy, if they want it, they've got to do it the hard way. Pushed into BB Team space, the tier 3 gone. The Fisher leads things off, Nullifier placed onto him, activates the Satanic. Just trying to stall, hoping that they can get through this minute, that the Aegis protects Ghost and be able to all-in him. A bear almost going down. Savage Roar pushes him away just in time before it falls. But that leaves Ghost. He just runs back up to the high ground. Here comes Cataclysm. Ooh, not that much damage. Oh, and he had to change this. He's gone. And on the second life, here comes the Static Storm. Where's going to be the save? It's all to GH now, and he's got the Supernova save. He bails out his carry Ghost, and BB Team, now they're the ones on the run, as a fresh life Ghost will approach the stage with no Static Storm to stop him. Another Echo Slam, almost the first damage, but he got him to Battle Trance. JPK, his Aeontis only protects him for so long. A refresh from Ghost. He's dealt with one. A Vavax going to be used. Can he get off another Battle Trance? He's got one run to go. Another Supernova save, and no way to stop the egg. Megas inbound now, as on another life, they'll finish off the building. BB Team will have to play against Megas in game 1.
And if you get out without being glimpsed, that is an absolute win here. You got GPK's buyback, you got Megas, 2 perfect saves from GH. They were not ready for that egg cast range. I was surprised he got it. He was on the other side of that Static Storm.
Something's happening here.
The item investment from GH, you saw this from 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, hover over that range. It's massive.
जितने बढ़ सकेगा जितने बढ़ सके.
And as you said, if there's no fear of the egg going down.
No, there's zero fear in this game. Absolutely no way an egg dies. Just got to make sure you bail your troll out at the right points. And
now what do? You got to get a refresher on your disruptor. Maybe. So you Static Storm, he eggs, and then you Static Storm the egg as they're about to revive.
Refresh disruptor, or somebody finds that Phoenix and checks him in the fight, which we just haven't seen at all.
Yeah, I mean, BB Team have been playing defense so much, the very idea of them wrapping around on Enigma Galaxy seems an entirely foreign concept.
That said, Megas is not the game.
Oh,
no. It's a lot harder to take that throne down than it is to get Megas sometimes.
Which means we're probably going to be playing for yet another Roshan.
60-minute items as well.
Yeah.
If you're Enigma, you would love to item starve BB Team. Like, get that Roche, get 60-minute items, get them up before they do, and try and all in. Could be an interesting window.
That damage from the Earthshaker, though, has been pretty crazy.
Oh, it's insane, yeah.
He's got the Whisper of the Dread, plus an 8% spell amp from Timeless. So his spell amp is pretty high. That burst damage was more than I was expecting when he jumps on the troll. He's got 3,500 HP, but he just ripped through him pretty casually.
I mean, you've also got Shiva's amp it up even more.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, you're going to get exploded.
You add in like a power shot on top of that, which there's another Whisper of the Dread on save with some percentage based off the kill shot. Damage does come quick and fast when it does, but BB Team, they've been running out of spells as they've had to endure Enigma Galaxy's advantage. And we said the net worth was going even. Well, now it's back up to 20K, Megas, and perhaps a bear pick off.
Big bear kill if you can find it. Yep. Might be at the point you roar that every single time, because that's a 30-second roar.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, this is the biggest threat in the game. You take it down when you can. Don't overthink it.
So is Abaddon ever going to be enough of a threat? He's got Nullifier, he's got Bloodthorn.
He is building up the damage.
I think, yeah, I like this. I think he needs Blink Dagger. I think he's the one who has to address GH.
I think you get this Abaddon on the back line. Not a target Enigma wants to prioritize. Just let him cause some chaos, right? Yeah. Threaten the Phoenix maybe. Throw this Nullifier Bloodthorn into one of the supports or the Invoker there. Get an early BKB out.
Yeah, I mean, he has the silence, he has the Nullifier to get through Aeon Disc. Like, theoretically, he can address the Phoenix. Now, whether you can put that to paper, particularly since BB Team is going to be stuck inside their base for the foreseeable future. It is Megas pushing into you. You don't have any super creeps on your own side, and you've got a Cataclysm going off every like 35 seconds or something. So
It's all easier said than done here.
yeah. Outside of this rogue bear that is roaming the map, Enigma Galaxy can kind of play and go wherever they want.
There's one other scenario that I want to mention.
Okay.
I don't want to mention it,
Now this
but I
is
have to
gonna be
mention
a
it.
true Hail Mary.
You do not want to get caught in a fight and get ratted by the bear onto your throne.
Yeah, but there's some time for that, right? You've got tier 3s, you've got
just
tier
saying.
4s, you've got Glyph.
It is a scenario that we've seen. This thing will chunk buildings very quickly.
Don't do this to me, Avery. Don't whisper that into reality.
I'm not. I just, you know, it's my job. Don't blame me. No matter what happens in this game, I'm just doing my job. Fourth Roche will spawn. It's a big one. Refresher shard cheese. Potential to end the game here. Gotta look at the buyback situation as well. Every buyback available for Enigma Galaxy. BB Team still missing that GPK buyback for 2 minutes. And they technically are missing the lone druids off of the gold, but of course, this buyback is likely not consequential.
Aghanim Scepter, Shard, and whatever you want off of Roshan's keepsakes. Ghost is very, very stacked.
This bear could blink in. Okay, he blinks it out.
Yeah, he goes for the wave. He goes for the wave. And Noob goes for the bear. Another roar.
See if we can get this one.
They keep on fighting the bear when Savage Roar is on cooldown, which is perfect. Another 300 gold for the team. They take the Aegis for Ghost and all the other goodies. A cheese for Muerta, another refresher for GH. So look for, I mean, even if you could get a refresher on this Disruptor, you can't counter 2x.
No way. Such a valuable Roshan for Enigma Galaxy here. And this is a throne killer right now. Gonna have to come up with a miraculous defense. Abuse the hell out of buybacks. Try and drag Enigma deep into your base. Maybe Gale Force, maybe some fissure blocks.
Four minutes on Aegis. Plenty of time here. Enigma Galaxy, you don't see the opening. You don't have to force it here. World Staff not dodging that. No GH spot. Try and blow him up. They got it. Woo! Faster than he can battle trans, but here comes Noob. Aurora goes out. Cataclysm, that's going to be denied by the Eontes. Ghost on his second life. Got to be quicker on the trigger. If he wants to stop that Echo Slam damage, he's got to get off that battle trance.
Solid move.
Jump onto Noob, got the BKB out of him. That's going to be Bloodthorn Nullifier used and deal with the banner.
And this is going great for a BB Team. They're getting so much out of Enigma right now. They're paying nothing for it.
It is. Kind of feels like Enigma Galaxy, no point to even try this anymore, considering how bad it kind of started.
You also just can't go in and roar a backline target like that. I mean, it's tempting in this game in terms of target prioritization, but there's a bat, there's Aeon Discs, there's Force Stabs.
Sure.
No one's locking onto this target when you go in like that if you're new.
Nice out, World Staff. Certainly helps against the Invoker. Dealing with some of the Meteor. Another Cataclysm attempted to find that lone Druid bear kill, but no.
60 minutes is in almost 30 seconds here.
Yeah, it is inevitable. We're going to see some tier 5 items guaranteed. Our BB team's going to get that many, though.
The bear, yeah.
I mean, the bear can get what he can, but you've got to collect so many of those shards.
It's going to be a lot slower for sure.
Yeah, you're going to be left with this drought where Enigma Galaxy have their tier 5s and you don't.
So I'm saying, man, if you can get some Helms of Undying or books up, just throw these books in, let GPK kill himself on the Necro units. Might have a little window here to make that push a little more enticing. You could wait for next Roshan as well. Say, hey, we messed up that last push. We'll be a bit more disciplined about it next time.
I mean, not disciplined enough. What could they have done better outside of Ghost getting off battle trance? They don't really have another way to protect him. It's just pure reaction time.
It's tough. You just have to take advantage of the fact BB are jumping into him and find a big target at the same time. Or kill the bear when it commits. Whittle through some of these bear lives, which he has all of them up, by the way. So yeah. 3 bears available on this map.
Well, I do think it's possible GH just holds on to his blood right. I'm not sure if there's anything better than that for him. So there's one tier 5 you probably don't have to worry about. Bears out on the map, trying to find any sort of neutrals, but Enigma Galaxy have already cleared them all. He goes deeper and deeper, but this one's taken 2.
You know, the funny thing is, Pure is the lowest level, basically, in this game, because he's just sat his hero in the fountain.
Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, is 25 matter that much to a lone druid? Probably not.
No, not the way he's playing it, not at all. Could be bad for someone's fantasy, though.
Oh, that's true.
They're getting close to that disruptor.
All right, Helm of Undying.
Oh, yeah, those are big.
Beastmaster, Helm of Undying, Huerta, Fallen Sky, Samael. So he's got an interesting meteor combo from himself. Minotaur Horn for Ghost.
Potential bear kill. 1 of 3.
Tried to save it with the Aphotic Shield, but it has its own Helm of Undying. They actually jumped for it. But the push away at the same time made things kind of weird. Not that swift execution they were looking for, and Aeon is going to be popped on the Huerta. That's double Echo Slams.
Yeah, that was... Maybe he thought he'd get a lot more damage off the Slugger, but it felt very casual. He does have the Echo Slam cooldown, but popping the Refresher there feels pretty bad. This Helm of Undying on the bear is going to be insane if it's in the middle of the fight. That was a huge find from Pure. And he gets 2 of them, so.
Yeah, pretty disgusting.
That is,
an extra 100
something.
attack speed, 80 magic damage from the Audacious as well.
All right, bear number 2.
It's beginning to stack up. Oh, trying to get it out of there. They do manage to bail it out. But still, the forces are beginning to push in.
Ghost going in here.
Invaders on all sides. Ghost will push in without an Aegis. They're not going to wait for another Roshan.
They're going to jump in with Storm, though. Katayomi smokes.
They're going to try. Shackle goes out for a second slam, but he's going to be saved. They do have the bird damage. Here comes the Roar Cataclysm. Double Cataclysm. Big damage. Oh, the Earthshaker. A little bit more. He gets up the Aphotic Shield, but it is not enough to save him. We're going to have to burn through some 5x now as the Pure Bear tries to hold onto these tier 4s, but Ghost locked on with the Alacrity on him. He will make short work of these tier 4s. They cannot concede many more of these buildings. They're going to have to fight. Miro draws a little attention to himself. A beautiful tornado. Gets the Earthshaker a second time. Oh, Fallen's gone. On Miro. He jumps in and goes. He sees the opportunity. He goes to the building. They pop the glyph. He's going to back out for now.
You have
Confidence BKB. They got the Alacrity. He can commit. He goes after save. Waiting his time. Waiting for the glyph. Noob is just trying to create some space so they can all in on the throne. They see their opportunity. And Echo Slave jumps in. Fisher. A supernova save from Omen. What a save from GH. And Ghost will finish this game. 64 minutes. And it's Enigma Galaxy to take game 1.
What a performance here, especially in that last fight from Sumail. He absolutely diced them up with the double kata, double meteor combination.
Good, GG,
Just burnt them
GG.
to a crisp. As Enigma Galaxy, they controlled that game from, it felt like the mid-game to the end there, finally able to close it out. Bit of a nail-biter, but I mean, as far as Enigma Galaxy late games go, that was pretty convincing.
It was. I mean, they got the lead early. Enigma Galaxy have done that time and time again, but it seems like they've significantly improved on closing out the game, something that has plagued this team all year round, and it's come a massive improvement just in time
Nice
for
game.
TI.
Non-stop pressure. Enigma Galaxy making sure that BB Team was sweating in their base for the majority of that game. There's a lot to talk about with this one, Effie. We're gonna dive right into it, and it did feel like Enigma Galaxy knew exactly what was coming from the get-go.
And from the laning stage, they did such a
Ciddi
good job
refresh
in
gibi
shutting
ciddi.
down Lone Druid and slowing down his game progression. Like Noob and Ahmed on that lane, they were kind of kicking his ass, right? They had like 18 denies on that beat and Beastmaster minute 4. They were like dead shotting him. They were making it so that the Bear was always tricked down and they couldn't play. And then when they brought the pressure to the Lone Druid, it made it so that that early axe timing he wanted to hit was slowed down by 4 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like they had a lot of early stuff like going their way where they did well in lanes. At minute 10, they're pressuring like 3 separate lanes. And you can see here already, there's like, well, it's a 4K lead at minute 18. This is where BB Team, I think they got to strike back a little bit, if I don't remember, like if I remember correctly, like Sumail ends up dying, some stuff. Like, and they do get to strike it, but at this point already, Nigma are up 5K gold. And at this point, I already thought that BB Team, there's some weird stuff going on. So Miero, he did like a pivot where he went to Fusel. Maybe because Pure had a much worse game. Like usually your LD does better, so you can go Radiance. But yeah, all in all, I feel like Nigma Galaxy really had BB Team's number team.
Yeah, I mean, the lanes just fell apart so heavily for BB that Nigma was very, very confident, right? The fact that you have Beastmaster able to free do what he wants, Ghost with the Battle Fury kind of uncontested, and then Invoker being able to kind of pick and choose what fights he wants. You couldn't ask for a better start for the game. And Nick was able to kind of utilize that throughout. Sure, there were some moments where they had like a, an unlucky deny on a Baden and they couldn't find a kill here and there, but like, the main thing is they kept moving forward. They never really stopped. Even when they died, going for the Roshan pit with the shot drags, go for a buyback, instantly take the Aegis, don't give BB any hope of coming back into the game. And I feel critically, in the group stage, once they made one mistake, it compounded to 2 or 3 more. Here, they made one mistake, instantly fixed it, and made sure they secured the game.
But they overall played quite well. Like there were also a lot of clutch plays, like you see like 1, 2, 3, 4, like GHX saves. It's kind of crazy. I still feel like it's gotta be kind of crazy to be a Enigma fan. I was pretty much rooting for them this game, and it looked like it was going to be over at minute 20. I mean, and then there's play after play. You're just like, what is happening? Are you going to win? Are you losing? Are they throwing it again? But ultimately, they make it happen.
GH carried the late game. We're talking about the early game pressure of Noob and Sumo and whatnot, but it's about the cast range of the Agnums on the Phoenix saving his cause. When Ghost went up to the high ground, if you don't have that cast range and he's getting Static Storm, he is dying. If you don't save Noob on 100 HP, he's also going down. So the fact that GH identified what he had to do in the late game, if he doesn't step up, that's when Nigma could have easily thrown this game.
Yeah, but I also want to shout out Ahmed and Huerta because that was an exceptional performance from him. One of his standouts this tournament. Like, when you talk about the first 20 minutes, that's what Nigma really did very well to slow down Lone Druid's timing, because as we saw later, it became whack a bear, chase the bear. But because of Ahmed and Huerta, there were so many clutch the callings that he was dropping, stopping some Echo Slams, stopping some spell casting from going on. There are so many dead shots to cancel TPs, dead shots to secure kills. Like, this is one of the best performances I've seen come out of him.
I mean, he was in 94. He was in every kill apart from maybe 1 or 2 at the maximum. Like, he definitely played very well. I also like how they usually itemize. It's always like some 1 solar crest, a double solar crest, buff up goals like we've usually seen in the other games. And I mean, I will say, I do think BB Team, they gave Nigma what they wanted. They got a good troll game. He got his buffs. He got people around him, and then they itemized for it and they executed.
Yeah, they did execute very well, and I think Kazu, they executed especially well maybe in a high ground push they went for. And to be fair, they went for quite a few high ground pushes. So we're looking at the one in bot lane?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, they always have, like, they know what they want to do, like what Ghost needs to do if they need to save him. So here, you have your Aegis, they have a gold lead. It's only 7,000 gold, and there's, there's your Echo, but already Sunray starting to heal him up, and then sure. So now they have the Axe on the Disruptor. So they need to all in Ghost here if they want to go for a play. So they try, they slow him down, they go for a glyph, and they're gonna go for, what is it? So a glimpse, static storm, and they just got the MKB on Pure. Like, this is an all-in play. This has to happen for you. Someone passes a Lotus again here to Luke, healing him up during the stun lock, a 4-step out, a Crimson, a Pipe, a Force. Get him out, now they get to turn, and at this point, you've used everything. You used your Refresher double Echo, you lost your Bear who just bought MKB. This is what Nigma, this is what gave them like their double racks, and ultimately, I think, the ultimate win of the game.
I would like to offer some criticisms as well for what BB Team did here, because Invoker wasn't even in that fight. Like, they got the first life on Aegis, and they had the Ag Static Storm on Troll Warlord. That's something that on paper should have gone to BB Team. And I think the biggest issue this game for BB Team, outside of how well Nigma played in the first 20 minutes, was not buying a BKB on the Bear. Like, he bought BKB as his 5th item slot. It came 46 minutes into the game. Imagine instead of an MKB, there's a BKB there, you got more reliable hits on him, maybe you get the roots to keep him in the Static Storm for longer, and then you're able to kite your Bear back so you don't feed it twice. I thought after that, for sure, he'd get a BKB. But he didn't. He went for AC.
I mean, he wanted. This is like
I was losing my mind backstage.
He had shock value. You know, he lost the lane so badly
Shock value.
that the entire game was this epic comeback. And I think realistically, the fact that he didn't go BKB earlier, like Effie's mentioning, is a problem and why we didn't see the correct comeback. Right? It just felt like every play was falling off, and you need a BKB on Lone Druid. Right? The whole hero is built around Bear is annoying and unkillable, but when you have AC, whoop-de-woo, MKB, whoop-de-woo, like you're against Phoenix with mischance and all this stuff. It's like
you're against the King's Invoker last pick.
exactly. Like I think Pure just had a bad lane and then was not able to step up, and that is an issue with BB half the time. Is when Pure is not in form, they can just feel like they're just another team.
To be fair, they were kind of playing not just against Nigma Galaxy, because they were also kind of playing against the majority of the people in the audience here. There's a slight bias coming out from Hamburg. That's okay, you allow that. And I'm sure that Slacks found some fans in the audience of one team or another.
Hello, Shiver! Thank you, everybody, for coming. You know what, guys? I am in the crowd. Did you guys like that game, by the way? Can we hear it from the crowd? You guys enjoy that one? Yeah, they liked it. All right, fun fact for you guys. I was trying to learn German before I came here so I can interact with the audience a little better. And I found two guys who were fluent in German. Mein Name is Slacks. Hello, how are you?
Hallo, mir geht's gut.
Okay,
Jakob.
you lost me. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for coming by, Fred. And this is your friend, right? What's your name?
I'm Hans Wurst. It's like a German clown. Everyone knows the German Hans Wurst.
Okay. Wow, gentlemen, we're going to play a game here. Now, did you guys know that there is a German Dota client that has everything translated, right?
He knows it. He plays it in
Oh, you play?
Yeah, I play in German because it's so fucking funny, the translations.
Yes, the translations are a little whack. So we're going to play a little game, best of 5. I'm going to read out some hero, what are they called?
Facetten.
Yeah, facetten. I'm going to do some hero facetten. Now I'm going to do my best in German. Each one of you has to guess what it is. Obviously, my accent is going to suck, so you get bonus points. If you don't get it, we'll put it on the screen, and then you have to identify the hero. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, just the hero, right?
Just the hero. All right, are you ready? The number 1, Essence Fresser. Who has that now? Essence Fresser.
Shadowfiend.
Shadow.
Yeah, I wanted to say the same, but it's lame right now.
Essence Fresser.
Has to be Shadowfiend.
Incorrect. What last hit?
Shadow Demon.
No, you can't just keep guessing shadow heroes. No more shadow heroes.
Something with
all right. Faust Dead Tusk.
Tusk. Lion!
Lion! That's Fist of Death! Fist of Death! Well done, my friend. Well done. All right. Number two. This is Gegenschlag.
Legion?
No. Gegenschlag.
Dog?
Dankeschön. Ich habe ein kleiner Hund die Ecke.
Darkseer?
What?
Darkseer.
Darkseer. No. One more. Preferred Stalkerin.
One more time for
Preferred Stalkerin. Show the screen, please. Can we get the second one on the screen, please? For Peter Stalken. Okay, here it comes. Don't worry. Production's very quick. They'll have it in a few seconds. This is where they told me to fill.
Keep repeating.
Here we go. Peter Star.
Tower! Centaur.
Centaur. All right, you both said that. I'll give it to you. All right, 1-1. We're going to move on. Okay, this is Unterstützen.
What? I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
You said it perfectly. Unterstützen. All right, put it on the screen. Please. Number three. Now, this is very difficult, all right? We're getting into the very difficult range here. What do we have? Please don't look at my leaders. Keep your eyes up here. All right, very tight laters I got here. It is coming up on the screen soon for, there's another one too, it's Versklinger script.
You make it really hard, man.
What do you mean I'm making it hard? That is a perfect translation. We are coming up with a third hero any moment now on screen. Any guesses for Versklinger script?
Gobble up, Snapfire?
No.
I wanted to say Snapfire as well. Underlord.
Underlord. Oh, here it is. That's the second one. Versklinger script. Who could it be?
What? Lord.
Audience, any ideas? You want to help him out?
Thanks.
Clanks! It was Clanks! Engulfing step and suppressive fire. All right, for the win. He's about to win. You better get this one next. Oh, God.
Concentrate.
Oh, yeah. Uberfundsor clicker lichter. Put it on the screen. There it is. Oh, we had it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Uberfundsor lichter.
Is it Io?
Hell no, that is not IO.
Coddle?
No, no. Audience? That is correct. You win. Congratulations. All right, give it up for our winner, please. Now, this is the guy that made the Enigma Galaxy cheer for the audience, right?
I did.
Yes, you made a whole run of third. I'll let you have a choice of one of three presents from my little packet. However, while he's choosing, I do have a punishment for you. Would you like to know what it is? I've lost your prizes. They're gone, but I promise you I'll give them later. I have been pickpocketed. I'm so sorry. However, I do have the losing prize. Braze, bring it over. I have brought you the biggest insult a German could ever have, a currywurst with no curry, and now you must eat it.
Oh no.
That's it. I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, please egg this poor man on as he has a simple worst.
It's Thüringer Bratwurst now.
Disgusting. Eat it now. Yes! Thank you. I will get you a prize, even though I was pickpocketed. I apologize for that. But can I have the second worst, please? We'll just give him the second worst. Give me that one as well. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner will also be punished. Thank you for watching. We love Hamburg. Back to you guys on the panel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Slacks. And that was, I mean, I'm surprised. How many people do play with the German client, Kazoo?
They do. But Slacks, he needs help. Like, whatever this pronunciation. Also, every time someone speaks German, they make it really angry. Like, chill out, bro. I'm gonna help Slacks out.
I will be, from a Dutch perspective, it does kind of sound a little angry sometimes the way Germans are speaking.
It does so. To me, the Dutch and Danish, it sounds even worse than German.
All right, well, it's a good thing we're doing this show in English, isn't that right, T?
I speak one language, not very well. So anyway, back to you, Shiva. What's the next part of this segment?
The next part is that we are going to look towards seeing what's coming our way for game number 2, because both of these teams, I mean, I'm going to be honest, of course BB Team wants to take game number 2 to force out a third game, but if you are Enigma Galaxy, coming off a win real hot, that's obviously great. But Effie, surely you want to end the game before minute 60.
You do, and I think they got caught a little bit off guard with that lone druid coming out, because at some point it just felt like their game plan was to chase the bear around, and you know what, it worked. We were watching it, the bear was feeding every 2 minutes, so like plus 300 there, plus 300 on the right side, plus 300 near the big camp. But a lot of that was due to maybe mis-execution from Pure. I don't think he played the cleanest game, and I think now that Enigma have seen that, they're going to have it in mind. They don't want to give him a cheese pick at the very end. Like, they will be prepared for this game too.
But overall, Enigma should be happy that after maybe making 1 or 2 high ground mistakes, that they figured out what they needed. Like, okay, they have Static Storm with Axe on Kataomi. Okay, what do we need? Okay, GH, I'm going to buy an Axe, I'm going to save you. So, new win condition, you build it. So you just take this into the next game, whether you win in 30 or 60, I think take the win, take what you can into the next game, and hope that you can play as well as you just did.
Yeah, and critically, I think from Proki, he has to ensure that his next draft for the lads will also have kind of that nice layering, right? With this lineup, you've got stuns from the Beastmaster, the Muerta, you've got the saves, like everything felt nice, that even if they were to be behind, there's still a chance to
केटाहरूले खै खासै केही गर्न सकेनन्। है केटा हो गर है गर। किन अड्किरा हो कहाँ अड्किरा हो देश कहाँ कहाँ आउने हो गोली खान केटा हो। फेरि जानुपर्ने भए जानु पर्यो के हो कसो हो हान है हान बोलाउ के भइरहेछ खबर गर कतै केही थाहा छैन। रेडिटमा एउटा हिसाब छ Nice Kimbo. Sumo.